been a really tough preseason and beginning of the season for you personally, but to come out tonight, 15 points, 5 assists. I know you're not still 100% healthy, but you're feeling better than you did a few weeks ago?
Yes, and I always feel better when we win. You know, that's just my whole goal. I really don't care. And when I say it, I actually really mean it. I don't care about points. I don't care about any other, you know, attributes or anything. I don't care about it. As long as we win and we win the right way. That's my job. You know, I can control what I can control. You know, my ankle is something I can't really control, but I can always control my voice and my effort. And that's what I just try to do every time I play. And we got the win tonight. And yes, it's, you know, been tough on me, but, you know, I'm on the court, so I'm really healthy.
What is the right way?
Making the right plays, you know, playing defense, you know, everything the right way is the right way. You know, making the right shots, making the right passes, penetrate kicks. What we do, you know, we play defense and we run, and when we play defense and we do run and get stops, I think that, you know, we have pretty good chances of winning. And the right way is what we pride ourselves on.
How did you feel about the defense's performance tonight?
Oh, I loved it. I mean, coming into this game, defense is a part of my game, and I just try to, you know, bring the energy and talk to my guys about how important defense is, which they know. Just for me to remind them, you know, never just to slip. I loved our performance today. We held the team to a pretty good, you know, point average, and you know, I loved our performance. We just got to continue to do it. That game is over. We got to, you know, get back in the gym and worry about San Francisco.
Remy, it looks like this team is such a different style team than last year. Does it feel like that for you?
Yes. I mean, just the energy being out there. I mean, obviously, like you said, the defense is something that we pride ourselves on. We lost a lot, but we gained a lot as well. And you know, the coaching staff does a great job. Our teammates do a great job of just, you know, keeping us ready, keeping us mentally there. And it's definitely a different team, but I love this team.
Is the identity going to be on the defensive end in the glass, do you think?
Excuse me?
Your identity, do you think that's going to be on the defensive end and on the glass?
Yes. I mean, you know, when you limit the team that's shooting to one shot instead of, you know, a couple shots, I mean, they take enough shots, one's going to go in. So limiting them to one shot and running transition because we're so fast and we're so athletic that, you know, we could go and get quick buckets, and it's fun.
Booker had 31 against UCLA the other night. You guys held him to one field goal. Obviously, he's a focus coming in.
Yes. I mean, you know, he's a great player, but, you know, I take not just him. I take every matchup personal, and that's just who I am. I'm the competitive standpoint of me. I'm always, you know, trying to shut my opponent down, but not only my opponent, but give great help defense as well. And that's something I've been learning, but you know, I know he's a great player and he's going to do great things, but, you know, I think we did our job.
I remember you saying a couple weeks ago that the defense was on point in practices. Like, how long did it take you guys to really gel together on the defensive end and understand where everyone was going to be?
Defense is a feeling. You know, when we practice and we know where we're supposed to be, you know, and trust one another. That's a big thing that we now develop, is that we trust each other. We trust that, you know, if somebody blows by us, that we have our bigs to be there for us. So we during practice, that's how we build trust. And you know, it showed out tonight where there's the rotations, you know, closing out high hands. It's just repetition. And the more we do it, and the more we feel better, and the more we communicate with each other and hold each other accountable, the better our defense will be.
Can you talk about how you and Lou's skill sets complement each other?
Man, Lou, that man is a great player. Great player, man. He helps us so much, and playing against him in practice and every day going at him, and him going at me. It's what we live for. This is how we play basketball, competing against each other, especially with a guy like that doing what he does on the court, man. I'm blessed to be, you know, teammates with Lou, and we're just gonna continue to do great things. But when we play against each other in practice, you know, that's where it starts.
You guys good with Remy? Cool.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Romello, I asked Remy this, but does this team feel a lot different style-wise than last year's team?
Yes, I feel like we're more athletic, more aggressive on the offensive end and the defensive end. I just feel like we're way more athletic. Like, we out-rebounded them by 30, so I mean, that just goes to show that we're an athletic team. We like to get out and run, and we don't have to just like shoot threes. So we can attack them in the paint. We can play inside out. We can do it all. I feel like.
You like that? The kind of more of a grimier style of
Yeah,
ball?
I love that because I like being like aggressive, like grimy. So I mean, if a whole team doing it, my whole team like to do it. So I love it.
Romello, you're one of 6 guys in double figures tonight. Do you feel like with all the talent on this team, there's going to be more games like this where a lot of guys are scoring?
Yes, I feel like we're capable of doing that every game. I feel like because everybody can get theirs in our offense that we do. Nobody on the team is selfish. Everybody gives each other a look. And I feel like it's going to be plenty of games where a lot of people have double figures.
You guys outscored them 44-14 in the paint. How did this matchup set up well for you guys?
I feel like we was more stronger, bigger, more athletic than them. And I feel like Coach told us that earlier, and he told us to attack them in the paint, and I feel like we did that. We work on that in practice. We attack each other every day. We try to go hard in the paint, and I feel like we did that.
Obviously mentioning the newer style of play, you're getting a lot more touches down low, chance for post moves. How has the work in the offseason have you seen reflect on the post moves you've been doing?
I've been working on more like counter moves and just like getting some more moves to my game. And I've been working on a lot and during the summer working with Jerry Stackhouse. He helped me a lot and he's like my mentor. So he's been helping me a lot working on my form with the free throws and all that. So working with him this summer helped me a lot.
He's very proud of your FIFA performance tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's going to be real happy. He's probably going to call me as soon as I get home.
You mentioned that you guys aren't really focused on scoring like you were last year. How does that mindset shift over the offseason?
I feel like when we don't focus on scoring, we tend to score just off our defense. So like when we get stops, we get on the break, and like teams can't really. I feel like they can't stick with us once we get a stop, get the board, and go in transition. I feel like a lot of teams won't be able to keep up with us. So our us playing defense real good and getting out in the break, I feel like that's helping us, and it's making teams like speed up and stuff like that. So I feel like that's helpful.
Really, you talk about, I mean, playing defense. I mean, with coach rotating guys in and out, how big is the coaching staff been just in practice? Because it seems like no matter who comes in, the communication, the spacing, at least defensively early on, is there for you guys.
Yeah, practice both teams. We split up the teams. And, he makes us go hard. Like both teams, we got to compete. We got to rotate, and it's just because our teams is different in practice. So that's why everybody is ready for when we get in the game. No matter the matchups, we attack them.
How did you feel about tonight's defensive performance?
I feel like we did great tonight. I feel like we kept them off the line as much as we can, and we stopped them in the paint too. We outscored them in the paint, so I feel like we did a good job of defense.
Anything else? We got Coach here.